We know we haven't been playing our best football offensively. And defense been playing lights out. So trying to play to the standard they're playing at. So, I think all criticism is fair.
I see you have the Clutch Sports sweatshirt on, and you take fashion seriously. I know. Uh, why is that, and what goes into your game day fits? And who do you get your fashion sense from?
Um, I would say it just came from, growing up in church and things like
Mm.
that. Putting on a suit every Sunday, putting on a tie every Sunday, and it just kind of grown on me. And really just pick whatever. I have the suits figured out before the season of what I want. And then just every week, it's just a matter of do I want to put on a suit this week or not?
Look good, play good, huh?
For sure.
So you're in pace for your third 1,000-yard season. Is that an annual benchmark for you?
I think at this point, that's something that every guy kind of wants. That's kind of a standard. Anything less than that, you feel like you've kind of failed yourself.
There's been a lot of criticism over the Philadelphia Eagles offense, whether that's the run game, whether that's the pass game. Do you think that criticism is warranted?
I think it's fair. We know we haven't been playing our best football offensively. And defense been playing lights out. So trying to play to the standard they're playing at. So I think all criticism is fair.
What do you think is the cause from not playing your best football offensively?
I think we shoot ourselves in the foot a lot. We get a lot of pre-snap penalties. Whether it's the O line, the receivers. A lot of the penalties is what set us back.
Your teammate on the other side, AJ Brown, has voiced his frustration. What have the conversations you have been like with you with him?
It's been normal conversations we have. Making the most of the opportunities, making the plays when they come to us, because you never know when the next one is gonna come.
Has his frustration, whether it's been on Instagram, social media, or the media, has it been a distraction for the team?
Nah, I think we all kind of feel like that has nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm. As a wide receiver, and as a team overall, how do you balance the fact that offensively you might not be playing up to your standards, as you said, but as a team overall, your record, you're on top of the NFC and still the number one seed in the NFC. So how do you balance that when you're not playing maybe up to your potential, but the glass is half full? You're number one record wise.
I think you watch the defensive side of the ball and the way that they're playing, and you look at it and you're like, it's going to be a time where those guys may not be playing their best, and we have to pick up our slack. And I think right now we just look at that and like we have to get to playing at the brand of football that they're playing at.
What's been the biggest difference between the two offensive coordinators in Kevin Patullo and then Kellen Moore last year?
Honestly, I don't think it's a big difference. Like I said, I think it comes down to us as players, not having those penalties, not shooting ourselves in the foot. We get behind the sticks. It puts a lot of pressure on KP to call the game he wants to play because we're only setting ourselves back.
So schematically, the offense hasn't changed much at all since years.
Everybody has their flavor that they throw in there, but it's not too much different.
Mm-hmm. So I was watching a few of your tush push videos, and it's funny because that as a wide receiver, I see you out there, and then you're just waiting for the play to be snapped. I'm interested in what is your responsibility as a tush push, because that play really almost has not that much to do with you as a wide receiver.
Where it's basically cut off the edge, but where I be at, those guys, those corners, they're not trying to get up in there either. So, we just sit out there on the island and just chill.
Do you believe the tush push is going to be stick around for next year in the foreseeable future? Because there's a lot of talk that it could be banned this upcoming season.
I don't know. That's a decision for them to make.
Mm-hmm. So there hasn't been a repeat NFC East winner since 2003, 2004. You were like, what, 5 years old during that time. What is it going to take for the Eagles to repeat as NFC East champion?
We have to continue to go out here and offensively we have to play better, but continue to just win games. Winning games secures that and secures that. And just playing our brand of football, not going out there trying to do things that we don't normally do.
And to piggyback off that, as the reigning Super Bowl champion, I'm interested in what's the biggest challenge that aspect is, having that target on your back week in and week out as a defending Super Bowl champion.
Nobody's gonna take you lightly. You're gonna get every team's best, and we have to be prepared for that.
So you have a big game against the Dallas Cowboys this week, and they're just coming off an emotional win on Monday Night Football. What's your take on the Cowboys, and how can you get a win on Sunday?
A great team. Offense is firing. They have a good front defensively, so we have to go out there, continue to play. We have to put up some points, and defense gonna go out there and do what they do every week.